I'm Catherine Hill. I'm the head of the Department of Entomology at Purdue University. One of the most common questions that I get asked is around the activity of mosquitoes and ticks every year. I think it's really important to know that the time when we have greatest risk of getting exposed to mosquitoes and ticks is really from early spring right through summer and into the fall. So we tend to see them a little earlier and a little later than maybe we have in years past. And we're also seeing them move into areas where we haven't seen them established before. And sometimes that's because we're getting milder weather, so milder winters and warmer temperatures that make certain habitats more hospitable for them. We are seeing a number of introduced or invasive species threats. There are several examples of mosquitoes that have been introduced to the United States, and there are certainly some examples of ticks that have recently been introduced, and we're watching those species and where they're located and what they may be able to transmit to humans. There's actually a lot that the general public can do, homeowners, property owners can do to reduce the threat of being bitten by a mosquito or a tick and to reduce their risk of being exposed to mosquito and tick-borne diseases. And partly this is about knowing a little bit about the biology of mosquitoes and ticks. So for instance, mosquitoes breed in water and they don't fly very far from where they develop. So with mosquitoes we can take an approach which scientists call source reduction, and that just means eliminating potential mosquito breeding sites in and around the home or the property. So, cleaning out the gutters, eliminating places where you might have standing water, so making sure your bird baths are cleaned out regularly, turn over any pots and say dog bowls and just containers that might be around the house. Make sure there's no standing water there where mosquitoes can breed. For ticks, what we tend to see is that they move from a typical tick habitat, say a wooded area, into a yard. And so we recommend that homeowners keep those areas mowed and just reduce the potential for ticks to move closer to a house, for instance.